Well, hello, boys and girls. Welcome to the Fox Den with Miss Tracy. Who do I see today? I see Remy, Arlie, and Ben. Hi. Theo, Chloe, and Skylar. Chet, Nolan, and Emmy. Ruby, Eddie, and Lincoln. Molly, Blake, and Levy. Oliver and Orion. Amelia, Jacob, and the Grassies. Luca, Nico, Faith, Ellie. Samuel, Andrew, and Ava. I see Aiden, Ethan, Imani, Arya, and Nyla. And I see Layla and Joshua, and many other boys and girls. Well, hello. Sharky, what have you got in your mouth? Come and show the boys and girls. What is it? Yes, it's an apple. Do you like apples? I love apples. Do you like apples, boys and girls? You do? I like apples too. Sometimes apples make my teeth loose. Oh, really? Can you show the boys and girls your teeth? Wow, sharks have sharp teeth. Well, today's story is about a loose tooth. Would you like to listen to today's story? Yes, I would, Miss Tracy. Okay, well, how about you can sit up here on the shelf. I'll put your apple up on the shelf. And I'm going to show the boys and girls some other things that are in today's story. What is this? Yes, this is a hammer. Do you know what these are? Yes, these are pliers. And here's another set of pliers. Pliers are for gripping things and pulling. What is this? A phone. What is in this blue bag? Some rope. And what is this? This is a pepper shaker. Pepper. Yes. Well, let's listen to the story. It's called Andrew's Loose Tooth. Have you ever had a loose tooth? Yes. Have you ever been to the dentist? Yes. Well, did you know that Theo, Chloe, and Skylar's mommy is a dentist? Yes. Andrew's Loose Tooth by Robert Munch, illustrated by Michael Marchenko. Do you see the mom looking into the little boy's mouth? The little boy's name is Andrew. When Andrew came downstairs, there were 3 big red apples in the middle of the table. Do you see the 3 apples on the shelf? 1, 2, 3. And even though he had a loose tooth, he decided to eat an apple. So he reached out, picked up an apple, shined it on his shirt, took a bite, and yelled, "Yow! Mommy, Mommy, do something about this tooth. It hurts so much I can't even eat my apple." Andrew's mother opened up his mouth and looked inside. "Ooh, ooh, ooh, it's a loose tooth. I know what to do." She took hold of the tooth with both hands and pulled as hard as she could, but the tooth did not come out. "Oh, Andrew," she said, "I just can't get that tooth out. Why don't you try another apple? That might make your tooth come out." So Andrew reached out, picked up an apple, shined it on his shirt, took a bite, and yelled, "Yow! Daddy, Daddy, do something about this tooth. It hurts so much I can't even eat my apple." So Andrew's father opened up his mouth and looked inside. "Ooh, ooh, ooh," he said. "It's a loose tooth. I know what to do." He got a big pair of pliers and took hold of Andrew's tooth. Then he put his foot on Andrew's nose and pulled as hard as he could. but the tooth did not come out. "Oh, Andrew," he said, "this tooth is stuck. Why don't you try another apple? That will make your tooth come out." Well, apple number 3. So Andrew reached out, picked up an apple, shined it on his shirt, took a bite, and yelled, "Yow! Mommy, Daddy, do something about this tooth. It hurts so much. I can't even eat my apple." So you know what they did? So they called a dentist. Do you see them all on the phone? The dentist came in a shiny black car. He opened up Andrew's mouth, looked inside, and said, "Ooh, ooh, ooh, it's a loose tooth. I know what to do." He got a big, long rope. Remember? Rope. And he tied one end to Andrew's loose tooth. Andrew said, "I know what you're going to do. I know what you're going to do. You're going to tie the end of the rope to the door, and then you're going to slam the door." "No," said the dentist. "I'm going to tie the rope to my car." Oh dear. He tied the other end of the rope to his car and drove away as fast as he could. When he got to the end of the rope, his whole car fell apart. The dentist stood there holding just the steering wheel. Do you see Andrew? Do you see the dentist? Oh my. Then Andrew's mother and his father and the dentist all said, Andrew, that tooth will not come out. You just can't eat your breakfast." Andrew sat out in the front yard looking very sad. His best friend Louis came along and said, "Andrew, what's the matter?" "Oh," said Andrew, "my mother can't get this tooth out. My father can't get this tooth out. The dentist can't get this tooth out, and I can't eat my breakfast." "Ooh, ooh, ooh," said Louis. "I know what to do." Louis went to Andrew's house and called the Tooth Fairy on the phone. The Tooth Fairy roared up right away on a large motorcycle. Andrew looked at the Tooth Fairy and said, "If you think you're going to use that motorcycle to pull out my tooth, you are nuts." "What do you think I am?" said the Tooth Fairy. "A dentist?" Did you ever see a Tooth Fairy on a motorcycle? Did you ever see a Tooth Fairy? She pulled Andrew's tooth with one hand and the tooth did not come out. She pulled Andrew's tooth with 2 hands and the tooth did not come out. She got a large hammer off her motorcycle and clanged Andrew's loose tooth. The hammer broke in 2 pieces and the tooth still did not come out. "Incredible," said the Tooth Fairy. "This is the first tooth ever that I can't pull out. I guess you can't eat your breakfast." "Hold it," said Louis. "I have an idea." Wow, I wonder what his idea is. Louis went into Andrew's house and got a pepper shaker. Then he pulled back Andrew's head and sprinkled pepper up Andrew's nose. Andrew went, "Ah, ah, ah, achoo!" Do you see Andrew sneezing? Do you see him sneezing? Do you see the tooth way over here? Where did the tooth go? And sneezed that tooth all the way across town. Look, it went by a trash can, it went through a donut hole, through a bush, through a man's newspaper. Do you see the trail of the tooth? And there goes the Tooth Fairy on her motorcycle, but the Tooth Fairy still got her tooth. Looks like she's going to catch it in a net. And that's the end. Well, look at Andrew now and Lewis. They can eat all of the apples they want. The end. Well, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed the story of Andrew's loose tooth. And I hope that you don't have any problems with your loose teeth and that you can eat your breakfast. It's time to say goodbye. Come again to the Fox Den with Miss Tracy. And remember, I love you. Bye-bye.